Hey guys, g'day. Thanks for stopping by again. So just wanted to address Brendo's question this morning about skim milk versus full cream milk and what's better. I guess the perspective is really the question you're asking, mates, what's better for weight control. If you're having one full cream latte a day, it's not an issue at all, particularly if you're a fit guy. But if you're someone like me who drinks a couple of coffees a day, you definitely want to consider which milk you're choosing or if you're choosing milk at all. So I noticed one of the comments that one of the boys did pop into the section below was along the lines of skim milk containing more sugar. Mate, that is completely wrong. It's completely wrong. Ignore that totally. Look, here's the facts. I'll put the comments as a screenshot to show the nutrient breakdowns, but here's really what you're asking and what you need to know. Firstly, 300 gram serving of a full cream latte contains about 160 calories. You compare that to a skim version of the same thing and the same size, it contains about 80 calories. So at least half the amount of calories of the full fat version. So if your aim is to try to manage your weight, that means one of two things. One, you can have 2 times the amount of skim lattes that you'd normally have and consume the same amount of calories, or you can have half the calories of one serve and stay on one. So it really depends on what you're trying to achieve. Let's go a step further. I generally have long blacks as my choice, and the reason is a long black contains about 10 calories. So 10 versus 160 in full cream milk. 10 in a long black, 160 in a full cream latte. That means that I could in effect have 16 300 ml long blacks and consume less than having one full cream latte. So that, of course, you wouldn't do that for the caffeine content, but that really does weigh it up. Ignore the bullshit you hear about skim milk containing more sugar. If the question relates to needing to look after your fat balance, your body weight, then 100% you're better to take skim milk. That is a 100% definite. Then it's a matter of whether you want to go the whole way or not, or to a long black or not. So if you're on a trimming diet or something like that, I'd just go to a long black if you love it. Or if you're having one skim milk coffee a day, then definitely not an issue. You've got to remember that the problem with full fat dairy, be it full fat cheese, full fat milk, full fat yogurt, is the original purpose of dairy is to do what? It's to fatten up a calf really, really quickly. We're the only animal that actually consumes the milk of another animal. And that says something. You know what? It's not really meant to be a primary thing of humans' consumption. So if you're consuming lots of full fat dairy, you're going to have a lot of trouble with weight management generally. That's not to say it's bad. It has really great things like protein and calcium content, but it's just not something you want to be over consuming. So for me, I would always choose a lower fat version of cheese, lower fat version of yogurt, lower fat version of milk when it comes to dairy products. That's what I find. So yeah, just rule out that concept and hopefully that answers the question.